Hello everybody, here's a quick update on where things are at with the little layout. I haven't had a whole lot of time to get stuff done until recently, but I have been working on some additional ballasting, some more tree planting, and working on some of the structures, and I am going to go through a little short technique that I've started using on some buildings to make things a little bit easier to get good results at least with installing the glazing. So here's a quick update on how I'm doing that. Okay, so now that I have a lot of these buildings painted and ready to detail and put window glazing in, I sort of come up to the issue of how I attach that glazing. And one issue that I tend to have a lot with any kind of structure, and at scale especially where you don't have as much space in between windows, is how to apply the glue, and then put the glazing in and not have some of that glue spread across some of the open window areas. So one thing that I've started doing with some of these buildings, and it's a little tedious at times, but it does give you good results in terms of not having to worry about glue, is to use regular double-sided tape. So here is the permanent type of Scotch double-sided tape. And so for a building like this, now it is harder to do since I do have them fully assembled. It's a lot easier certainly to do this if you apply the glazing before you glue the sides together. But you can still do it with tweezers and that kind of thing. And again, it does avoid the problem of getting glue everywhere on your glazing. So I'll do the back side since it's easier and faster to show. And so pretty much it's just a straightforward process of tearing off pieces of tape that are about the appropriate size. And again, this is the permanent tape, so it does stick very well. And once you get the tape in and the glazing in, you really, you really can't move it. So it's a pretty straightforward process of just tearing off strips, putting them where you want it, and it's a little bit hard to tell with this lighting in here. But basically, I'm just sticking in sections of tape, which you can sort of see there on the left-hand side. And the whole idea is that I'm going to just go through here now and put all this tape in there, and kind of go from there with putting things in. And you can move this around a little bit initially, but I did this structure here, and I really need better lighting here, but you can sort of see there on the inside the tape and the glazing. It's kind of hard to tell as it's clear, but you can't peel that off at this point. It's on there really good. So I'm using this on the buildings thus far, and it works pretty nice. You don't have to worry about getting glue spreading across one of the windows and causing problems, but the downside, of course, is that you do have to start cutting pretty small strips to do complex areas like this where you have a lot of narrow spaces between windows. But I'm going to go with it and see how things go. I will probably use glue on some structures, but on these that I want to try to have the windows look a little bit better, I'm going to try to keep using this double-sided tape technique and see how it works for me. But it's certainly something to try out if you have some windows to do and you want to at least make some of it a little bit easier. Try using double-sided tape. It works. Tedious in some cases, but another option out there for doing glazing if you want to try it out. So anyway, that's all for now, and thanks for watching. Bye.